Hello students, welcome back to our class. We have studied addition, subtraction and multiplication of integers. We also studied the properties of addition, subtraction and multiplication of integers. We studied when we multiply two integers with the like signs, means 2 plus, the answer is positive. And when we multiply two integers with the like signs to negative signs, the answer is also positive, that is minus into minus, positive. When we multiply one positive integer and one negative integer, answer is negative. Which means when we multiply two integers with the unlike signs, one positive and one negative, answer is negative. Today we are going to study division of integers. The same rule that we have studied in multiplication is also for integers. Let us consider the two rules. First one is to divide two integers with like signs. In multiplication, when we multiply two integers with the same sign, for example, 5 is a positive integer, 3 is a positive integer. What is the answer? 5 into 3. Answer is 15. Both are positive. Answer is positive. When minus 7 into minus 4. Here minus 7, minus 4. When we multiply minus 7 and minus 4, what is the answer? 7 into 4, 28, minus into minus, plus. So, when we multiply two integers with the same sign, 2 positive, answer is positive, 2 negative, answer is positive. So, in multiplication, when we multiply two integers with the like signs, same signs, the answer is positive. The same rule is applicable for division of integers. What is the first rule? The first rule is that to divide two integers with the like sign. The rule is that we divide their values regardless of their signs and give plus sign to the quotient. When we divide two integers, we have to divide them as a whole numbers, which means values regardless of their signs. We are not looking on the sign, just we see as a whole numbers and divide, then give plus sign to the quotient. For example, we have to divide 16 divided by 3. 16 means plus 16, isn't it? 3 means plus 3. So, two integers with the same sign, 2 positive, plus 16 divided by plus 3. So, here positive. Both are in same sign. So, answer is also positive. 16 by 3. Or, sorry, 16 or 18. You can easily divide. 18 by 3. So, plus 18 divided by plus 3. What is the answer? Answer is plus 6. So, we divide their values regardless of their signs. Just we divide 18 and 3. What is the answer? 18 divided by 3? 6. And give plus sign to the quotient. So, to divide two integers with the like sign or same sign, we divide them as a whole numbers, or we divide their values regardless of their signs and give plus sign to the quotient. Another example, minus 15 divided by minus 5. We are going to divide minus 15 and minus 5. So, two integers, minus 15 and minus 5 with the like sign. Here minus, both are negative. We are going to divide two negative integers. So, when we divide two integers with the same sign, here minus, in other words, when we divide two negative integers, okay, minus 15, minus 5. So, we divide them as whole numbers. So, without considering their signs, here 15, here 5. Don't consider the sign, 15 and 5. So, we divide 15 and 5. What is the answer? 15 divided by 5, answer is 3. Isn't it? Answer is 3. And put plus sign to the quotient. That means plus 3. So, when we divide two integers with the like sign, which means same sign, 2 negative or 2 positive. So, minus divided by minus, answer is positive. Plus divided by plus, answer is also positive. So, to divide two integers with the like sign, we divide their values regardless of their signs. So, we consider them as a whole numbers and give plus sign to the quotient. So, we studied plus into plus, plus and minus into minus, plus. Like that, plus divided by plus, answer is plus, and minus divided by minus, answer is also plus. For example, minus 100 divided by minus 10. Here 100, 10. Sign is minus, here also minus. Same sign. Both are minus. What is the answer? 100 by 10, answer is 10. And here minus, minus 2 minus, then answer is plus. So, plus. Here, minus 50 divided by minus 25. Here minus 50, here minus 25. 1 minus, here also minus. So, same sign. So, both are negative, answer is also positive. So, 50 divided by 25, answer is 2. So, if there are like signs, the answer is positive. If it is both signs are negative or both are positive, answer is also positive. That is the first rule. Second rule. To divide two integers with unlike signs. Two integers with unlike signs, which means one positive and one negative. So, to divide two integers with unlike signs. So, we divide them regardless of their signs and give minus sign to the quotient. In the case of multiplication, we studied one positive and one negative. Answer is negative. The same rule is applicable for division of integers. To divide two integers with unlike signs, one positive and one negative, the answer is negative. So, we divide them regardless of their signs, which means we divide them as whole numbers and give minus sign to the quotient. For example, minus 18 divided by 6. Minus 18 divided by 6. 1 is minus, here 6 is positive. What is the answer? 1 minus, 1 plus, both are different, unlike signs. So, 1 negative, 1 positive, answer is negative. So, divide them as whole numbers. 18 divided by 6, 3, minus, plus. So, answer is minus. Same rule for multiplication. So, minus 18 divided by 6 is equal to minus 3. Another example is 15 divided by minus 3. Here, first one is positive, second one is negative. One positive, one negative. So, without considering their signs. So, just divide 15 and 3. What is 15 divided by 3? 15 divided by 3 is 5 and give one positive, one negative. So, answer is unlike signs. One positive, one negative with the unlike signs. So, which means give minus sign to the quotient. So, 5 is the quotient, give minus sign. So, 15 divided by minus 3, which is equal to minus 5. One more example. Minus 8 divided by 2. Here, first one is negative 8, second one is positive 2. Both are different signs. So, when we divide minus 8 divided by 2, the answer is 8 divided by 2, 4. Then, give the minus sign. So, our rule is that we divide them regardless of their signs and give minus sign to the quotient. So, in general, we can write to divide two integers with a like sign. So, for any integers a and b. For any two positive integers a and b. Just take a and b. What about a divided by b? A divided by b, which is equal to minus a divided by minus b. If two integers a and b, two positive integers a and b, minus a divided by minus b, which is also same as a divided by b. Okay, the answer is positive. Then, in general, if there are unlike signs, for example, in general, a and b are two integers, which means a divided by minus b. One positive and one negative, which is equal to minus a divided by b. So, a divided by minus b, the same is for minus a divided by b. Okay, the answer will be what? Negative. So, when we divide two integers with a like sign, a divided by b or minus a divided by minus b, the answer is positive. Here, a divided by minus b, or minus a divided by minus b. Answer is minus a divided by b. The final answer is negative. The quotient a divided by b, we consider them as whole numbers, that is a divided by b, and give minus sign to the quotient. So in short we can say that to divide two integers with the like sign, which means plus divided by plus, answer is plus, minus divided by minus, answer is plus, and the plus divided by minus or minus divided by plus, which is also minus. So same sign, answer is positive, different sign, answer is negative. Now let us study properties of division of integers. Properties of division of integers. First property, integers are not closed under division. For example, minus 5 is an integer. Okay, minus 5 is an integer divided by minus 1. Minus 1 is also an integer. So we will divide minus 5 and minus 1. What is the answer? 1 minus, here minus, both are same side, both are minus. So minus divided by minus, answer is plus. So minus 5 divided by minus 1, answer is 5 divided by 1, 5, plus sign, because minus 5, both are same sign, answer is 5. So minus 5 is an integer, minus 1 is an integer, plus 5 is also an integer. Isn't it? Another one, plus 12 divided by minus 3. Plus 12 divided by minus 3. Plus 12 divided by minus 3. Plus 12 is an integer. Minus 3 is an integer. Plus 12 by minus 3 means 1 positive, 1 negative. Answer is negative. 12 divided by 3, 4. Isn't it? 12 divided by 3, 4. So plus 12 is an integer. Minus 3 is an integer. Minus 4 is also an integer. Next one, minus 11 divided by minus 3. Minus 11 divided by minus 3, which is equal to minus 11 divided by minus 3, which means here minus 11, here minus 3. So both are minus. So answer is plus 11 divided by 3. 11 divided by 3. We can divide 11 with 3. So answer is plus 11 by 3. It is not an integer, it is a fraction. Isn't it? 11 by 3 is a fraction. So 11 divided by minus 11 divided by minus 3. Answer is plus 11 by 3. So it is a fraction. So when we divide two integers, answer may or may not be an integer. Here integer, here integer, here not an integer. It is a fraction. So integers, when we divide two integers, the answer may or may not become an integer. Here integer, here integer, here a fraction. So in general we can say that so integers are not closed under division. Division of integer to integers may not give an integer, here fraction. So in general we can say that integers are not closed under division. Sometimes fraction will come. So integers are not closed under division. Second property, division by 1. Minus 10 is an integer. We divide minus 10 with 1. What is the answer? Minus 10 divided by 1. Answer is minus 10. Isn't it? 1 minus 1 plus, answer is minus 10 divided by 1, 10 divided by 1, which is equal to 10. So minus 10 divided by 1, which is equal to minus 10. Minus 5 divided by 1, what is the answer? Minus 5. 2 divided by 1, what is the answer? So when we divide with 1, we will get the same integer. Minus 10 divided by 1, answer is minus 10. Minus 5 divided by 1, which is equal to minus 5. 2 divided by 1, which is equal to 2. So when divide with the 1, we will get the same integer. An integer divided by 1 gives the same integer. So minus 10 divided by 1, which is equal to minus 10. Minus 5 divided by 1, which is equal to minus 5. 2 divided by 1, which is equal to 2. So division by 1 gives the same integer. The third property is, if a is an integer, then 0 divided by a which is equal to 0 and 0 divided by minus a which is equal to 0. So, for example, 0 divided by minus 3. 0 divided by minus 3, answer is 0. Minus 0 divided by 2, positive 2. Answer is, when we divide a integer, 0 divided by an integer, the answer is 0. So in general, we can say that if a is an integer, then 0 divided by a which is equal to 0. 0 divided by 100, answer is 0. 0 divided by minus 50, answer is 0. So when if a is an integer, then 0 divided by a which is equal to 0 or 0 divided by minus a also 0. So when we divide 0 by an integer, the answer is always 0. So we have studied three properties. First property, integers are not closed under division. The next one, division by 1. An integer divided by 1 gives the same integer. Then if a is an integer, then 0 divided by a which is equal to 0 and 0 divided by minus a which is equal to 0.